Good evening, everybody. Welcome again to the Fortune Eagle Screen Share webinar. My name is Greg Phillips. Welcome back. We hope everybody had a very safe and pleasant new year. But now we enter the new year and things are going to get very exciting for the Fortune Eagles family and community. We invite you to invite your friends and family because 2021 is going to be a very powerful year for the Fortune Eagles family. So with that being said, I'm very excited. So I'm just going to turn the floor over to Brian because I know he has some great stuff that we're going to be talking about today. And so, Brian, let's get right to it.
All right. Thank you. And I'd like to welcome everyone. Welcome to the Thursday night, 14 Eagles Thursday night webinar and conference call. Hope that you all had a great New Year's coming in for this year. We're going to put last year behind us and start a new year. And I hope everybody is ready because we certainly are. And whatever's coming our way, we're going to take on all challenges and all obstacles, and we're going to make it the best year that we can ever imagine on having. So, as always, we want to go over some housekeeping on the 14 Eagles platform, just to keep everybody abreast of how the platform is doing and what's needed. Everything is moving on the platform. We going into the new year, we did have a few glitches, and we've taken care of some of those glitches. We have some new ones just popped up, but we'll be taking care of those as well. We have such an influx of people coming in now. I think people are breaking the system. So it's not, it could be a bad thing, but we're going to say that's a good thing. And whatever happens, we'll take care of it, and we'll keep things moving. And but we don't want anybody to slow down. We want everybody to keep moving, keep educating people about what 14 Eagles is all about, and use the platform to your advantage. This platform is here to help people and to bring people together and to help people work with one another. That's what this is all about. And so any challenges that we have with the platform, we're here to take care of those things, and just be patient with us as we do that. We have technology, and, sometimes technology can be our friend, and sometimes technology could be a foe. And so, we deal with things as they come, and we just keep it moving. So we hope that if you had any challenges at all in the past 2 weeks, just bear with us and keep moving forward. Don't get discouraged, okay? We will take care of any situations that you may have. Make sure that if you do have any type of situation, please give us a call at our member service number at 301-684-1216, or email us at controltower@14eaglesden.com. And that way, we can try to expedite any situation that you may have and make sure everything can run smoothly. But for the most part, everybody is doing a fantastic job as always. And you want to make sure that anytime that you receive a gift, this is very important. Anytime that you receive a gift, be sure to log into your back office and click on the confirm button. Click on the confirm button, because the person that sends the gift, they cannot get into their nest until they have been confirmed by all three people. Okay? So that's going to be very, very important. And we know sometimes you may not be in a position to go and log into your back office and click confirm, but you want to do that in a timely fashion, or as soon as you possibly can. Whenever you can, get into your back office and click the confirm button, because that's going to be very, very important for the person that's giving the gift. So that person can get into his nest and start to invite others and receive gifts as well. When sending gifts, make sure that you have people, when they're sending gifts, be sure that you have them to click paid on each of the three names that are presented to them. Okay? Click paid on each of the three names that are presented to them. But before they click paid, be sure to write down the Cash App ID or the OG Pay ID account number, okay? Make sure you write that down before you click Pay. You want to make sure you have the ID numbers written down before you click Pay, because once you click Paid on the third name, that information goes away. So you want to make sure that you have the ID information that you're going to use to send a gift from either Cash App or OG Pay. You want to make sure that you have that written down before you click Paid. But be sure to click Paid on all three names. That locks you into the position that you will take once you have been confirmed. Okay, and that's going to make the process move a lot smoother. Right, so we want to make sure that everybody is adhering to that, and that way it won't create any glitches in the system. Click Paid on all three positions, all three people that you're going to gift. Click Paid. That will lock you into your position, and then go send the gifts from Cash App or OG Pay. All right, very important. All right, and then once you receive your 3 confirmation emails that you have been confirmed, then you can log into your back office and go and look at your Nest from the Nest in the menu and in Nest View. All right. So those are the things that we're looking for people to really pay attention to. And here at the 14 Eagles community website, if you go on the tab on the 14 Eagles community website, which is 14eaglesden.com, you can click on the 14 Eagles video. And when you're introducing people to 14 Eagles, you want to bring them here so they can take a look at the 14 Eagles video that gives them a synopsis of how the platform works. And right below the video, we have written instructions on how to sign up, how to set up in the settings, your Cash App ID or OG Pay accounts, how to send the gift, how to confirm the gift. Everything is right here. If you follow these instructions to the T, you should not have a problem at all. Okay, so it's very important to get people to follow these instructions if at all possible. Okay, and walk them through it if need be. All right, that way you don't have to worry about whether or not you're doing something wrong or right. And then if something happens then you know, just get with us. Either send us an email at controltower@14eaglesden.com or give us a call at 301-684-1216, and we will try to take care of any situation that arises. You know, first starting out, sometimes this can be a little confusing, but once you do it a couple of times, it becomes like clockwork. It becomes simple. Okay, very simple stuff. So, you know, we want to make sure that everybody has a smooth transition as they come into 14 Eagles, set up Cash App ID or OG Pay, send their gifts, and then get into their Nest and start inviting people and start receiving gifts themselves. All right. This is a manual process. Some of it is automated, some of it is manual. Okay. So that's why it takes for us to work together to make this happen. All right. And if we do that, you'll be surprised how this thing can grow on you. I'm telling you, you'll be surprised. All right. So now, let's do this. Let me see here. Now, everyone comes here for the gifting. Everybody takes a look at the gifting because, you know, only naturally so, because, you know, people need money right now. You know, we're going through, our society, our country is going through some hard times right now. It's a lot of stuff that's going on, unprecedented stuff. You know, we're in the midst of history going on right now, and so things are changing. Life is changing. That we're not going back to the old way of doing things anymore. Everything moving forward from this point on is going to be a brand new experience. We're going to experience things that we've never experienced before. We're going to see things that we've never seen before. All right, and so we have to prepare ourselves for that. You know, a lot of people are in for a big awakening that is happening right now. A lot of things that are going to come that you've never seen before, never heard of, never thought even took place before. And so we just want to get you prepared for that here at 14 Eagles. So we know people need money, and our platform is designed to help each other with a gifting platform that where the masses can get involved. You know, it's only one time $6 out of pocket to get involved in 14 Eagles, where we literally give money away. Literally give money away. Right? And so it puts you in a position to start receiving gifts, $2 gifts at the beginning, and work your way all the way up to $250 gifts. We are a very unique gifting platform. Not many gifting platforms out here the way that 14 Eagles is set up. And there's been plenty of gifting platforms that have popped up over the course of last year that have really proliferated the internet. But none of them work the way that 14 Eagles does. And so when we have a one-time $6 outlay that we give away, right, that is done on purpose. Why? Because we want the masses to be able to get involved. We don't want to leave anyone out. So keep in mind, money is not the issue to get involved in 14 Eagles. That won't be an excuse for most people, okay? Because money, we've taken that excuse away. Because most people, I would say 99% of the people can come up with $6 to give away to someone else, which puts them in a position to be able to receive on a consistent basis. Okay, so money is not the issue. What the issue is our mindset. Our mindset. And so that's why we're so much different here at 14 Eagles. And so we are more than just a gifting platform. We're here to try to help people change the way they think and uplift their consciousness, because the world calls for that. No longer can we keep doing the same old thing and keep getting the same old results. We have to change. And to facilitate that change, we have to change the way we think. So coming here to 14 Eagles, we want to put you in the right frame of mind from the beginning. We don't want people coming just for the money, okay? Because the money is an illusion. The money is not exactly what you think it is. And we really don't want people chasing money. Here at 14 Eagles, we want you to put yourself in a position where money is chasing you. And so, and the only way that we can do that is to change the way that we think and how we go about doing things. So here at 14 Eagles, we encourage you to come to the community website and read our welcome. You know, our welcome gives you a great snapshot and gives you a good perspective of what 14 Eagles is all about. So we encourage you to come here to read the welcome on the home page. And I like to go over the welcome because I always like to put emphasis on the welcome because of what it says, and hope that it resonates with you. Hopes that some of the words will resonate with you about what 14 Eagles is all about. So it says here, the welcome. 14 Eagles is a platform that provides like-minded people from all walks of life the opportunity to help one another. 14 Eagles is not a business. It's not a corporation. It's not a network marketing organization. Rather, it's a private, invitation-only, global community of people who believe in the principle that by helping others, in that process, we help ourselves. That's the premise of 14 Eagles. As we give, so shall we receive. 14 Eagles commonly uses a unique online gifting platform that allows members to come together for mutual interest, commitment, and prosperity. 14 Eagles has taken a concept that is actually thousands of years old: giving sharing, and accepting, and merged it with the modern day technology to create a virtual community. A community that has developed its own economy of peer-to-peer giving and sharing, which provides economic stability to become self-sufficient and self-sustaining. The 14 Eagles community is a bridge used to move people from a debt-based system formed on selling, buying, and taking to a collaborative-based system formed on giving, sharing, and accepting. This virtual community creates a paradigm shift in consciousness that inspires people to work together and garners love and harmony on a whole new spiritual level. There's a universal law, God's law. Whatever you give out into the universe, you will get back in abundance. If you are someone that has a heart for giving and genuinely like helping people, then get with the individual who referred you to the 14 Eagles community and let them know you want to be a part of this movement to change the world into the place it was meant to be. To register for the 14 Eagles community is free, but to send and receive gifts through the platform, you will need to get a Cash App and OG Pay accounts. Get with the member that invited you to walk through that process. That's 14 Eagles in a nutshell. All right? And we encourage you to read this welcome. Go over it line by line, hoping that it will resonate with you to see exactly what 14 Eagles is all about and what we do. Yes, we do have a gifting platform. And yes, we do give and receive gifts. And it can be very, very lucrative if done properly. But the main emphasis here is not the gifts, but it's about the community. Our main goal here is to grow our virtual community. Because one thing that we always tout is that if we grow the community, the money will automatically flow. That's an automatic byproduct of growing the community. And so we look at that as growing the community as the lifeblood of anything that you want to get done. Because if you're not growing the community, guess what? The money automatically stops. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about the money if you're not growing the community. I hope that makes sense. And see and understand when growing the community and using the gifting platform, you have to have the right intention. Why is that? Because of universal law, God's law. See, understand, whatever intention that you put out into the universe, you're going to get back that same intention tenfold. That's the way it works. That's the way it always has worked, and that's the way that it always will work. And so that's why you have to be careful of the intentions that you put out, because it works both ways. If you put out bad intentions, guess what? You'll get back bad intentions tenfold. So we encourage people to do the right thing, think the right way, give out the right vibes and right intentions on what you want to do and how you want to help people. See, that's why on our platform, money is not the issue. That's why we give away money. We literally give it away with no intention on whether or not we're going to get it back from the people that we give it to. You know, it doesn't matter who we give the money to. All that matters is that we give it out with good intention. We give it out with good intention. And if we do that, no matter who we give it to, it will come back to us tenfold. And so that's why the platform is set up the way that it is. See, our gifting platform is set up in such a way that unlike the other gifting platforms where you have multiple people giving to one person, our platform, we have multiple people. We have one person giving to multiple people. there's a difference in how that works and why it's more sustainable. Okay? And you want to study that because that's why the community is so important. Money is not the issue. Money is the byproduct of what we do. It's just a tool. And one of the reasons why we want to grow the community is because we're here to get rid of debt and to eradicate poverty. And the only way we can do that is to be able to work together as a community. And we want to do that within our own communities where we live at. We want to do that in our own cities, in our own state, in our own country, and around the world. And this is the first step to getting that done. And see, in 14 Eagles, we have a huge, huge vision here at 14 Eagles. You know, some people look at our platform and they think it's a small thing. But we're here to do some very, very big things. And so not only is our concept is to grow a community, but we're also here to help people expand their knowledge and expand their consciousness by shifting their thinking. So we also encourage people to come to our video row on our homepage of the community website and check out the videos that we have on our video row. We encourage you to look at all of them. There's not that many, and they're not that long, but they're very thought-provoking. And we think that if you watch each one of these videos, you will walk away with a whole different mentality. You'll walk away with at least looking to go and seek out more information. Okay? We hope that it will spark you to go and investigate and go and research. Don't take our word for it. Go and research it. Because the more you go and research information, the more things that you find and learn, the more you can go and teach others to do the same thing. And then you'll walk away with a whole different view of what is out here and what you see. You'll look at things completely differently. You'll analyze things completely differently. And you'll start to change and expand your consciousness. This is what we're all about here at 14 Eagles. A lot of people think it's the money, but that's just part of it. That's just a small part of it. Okay? Because see, understand, you can make all the money in the world. You can get all the money that you ever would want. But if you don't have the right information and the right knowledge, that money won't do you any good. Matter of fact, it may hurt you more than it will help you. Okay? So take heed in any information that we put out. Don't believe anything that we put out. Go and research everything that we put out. We have what is called the video of the week that goes out every week. You'll be surprised of what those videos will tell you. So we encourage you to make sure that you join our newsletter. Put in your name and your email so you can join our newsletter and get any of the information that we put out through our email database. Okay? We want you to get all of our updates. We want you to be informed about what's going on in 14 Eagles and what's going on around the world. All right. So now, because we are trying to grow a community, you can't have a community without businesses. Yeah, well, why do we have businesses? Well, first of all, in 14 Eagles platform, we don't make money. Okay? We don't make money. All we do is send and receive gifts. That's all we do. So, but if you want to make money, you've come to the right place as well. Because we have people that have businesses where you can come here to bring your business and advertise to the 14 Eagles community. And if you advertise to the 14 Eagles community, now you can make money. Share your business opportunities with the community. Share your goods and services with the very community that you're a part of. We encourage you to do that. If you don't have a business, then we encourage you to get a business. All right? And the thing about it is, people that have a business that come to 14 Eagles, now you have the best of both worlds. You can come to 14 Eagles and advertise your business and make money, as well as be a part of the virtual community and receive gifts and contributions. You can't lose. All right? That right there is a win-win situation. All right? And so advertising to our community, we're not asking you to pay us money to advertise. You know, advertising, there's a lot of money in advertising. It costs a lot of money to advertise. But here at 14 Eagles, we don't ask you to pay money to advertise. All we ask you to do is to continue to grow the community. And as long as you're helping to grow the community, you can always advertise your business to the 14 Eagles community. And by doing that, guess what? You can't lose. Because the bigger the community gets, the more chance you have of selling your goods and services. Make sense? And in some cases, you may receive by way of gifts and contributions more gifts and contributions than you make selling your goods and services. Now, that's a good problem to have, isn't it? So understand, by bringing your business here to the 14 Eagles community, you have everything to gain and nothing to lose. All right? So we're the only gifting platform out here that does this. So we encourage you to take heed to that. Now, also, we have partnered with some very important partnerships. We have gotten some very important partnerships. And in doing that, we have hooked up with a company called Dynamic Trio. And Dynamic Trio has a trilogy of platforms that they use. And the reason why we hooked up with Dynamic Trio, because Dynamic Trio's philosophy is the same as 14 Eagles. They're here to help to get rid of debt and to wipe out poverty. And they're here to help build a virtual community of people working together to help one another. And they have a very unique platform as well, using the crowdfunding industry. Crowdfunding. See, crowdfunding came into play when President Barack Obama signed into law the Jobs Act back in 2012. And by doing that, it allowed individuals like you and I to be able to create projects, personal or business projects, where we could raise money through building a crowd or going to a crowd. This is where you get your Indiegogo companies to help businesses with their raise money for their businesses. And you got the GoFundMes, where people can start a GoFundMe account to help people that's in need. That's where that was born from, the Jobs Act. Well, Dynamic Trio has created the Fund Me 24/7 platform, where people can use crowdfunding to fund any project, be it personal or business. Any project that you may have. So, for instance, if you had a project, maybe you wanted to start a college fund for your kids. Well, that's a personal project, okay, that you can raise funds for. Maybe you had you got a leaky roof and you need to get a new roof put on your home. Well, that's a project, and you can raise funds through crowdfunding for that project. Maybe you're trying to get a down payment for a home. That's a project. Okay, you can raise money through crowdfunding for that project. Or maybe you want to start a brick and mortar business and you need to raise the money for that. That's a project. And you can do that through crowdfunding. Whatever you need to raise money for, you can do that through crowdfunding. And Fund Me 24/7 provides the platform for you to be able to do that in a very unique way. Very similar to 14 Eagles. So it just made sense for us to partner together, because since we're going in the same direction and trying to accomplish the same goal. There's no need for us to compete with one another. We might as well come together, and that way we can reach those goals much faster. Make sense? Well, now, with Fund Me 24/7, you have that ability to do that. And through crowdfunding, you can raise up to $1 million for every project that you're raising funds for. Once you raise $1 million, now you start a new project and you just keep it going. Make sense? So we encourage you to take a look at the Fund Me 24/7 platform in the Dynamic Trio trilogy of platforms. Also, they have what is called the Feed Me 24/7. Feed Me 24/7 is a feeder system for Fund Me 24/7. And what this actually does is teach you about crowdfunding and the collaborative and having a collaborative corporation. Okay? They literally give away free ebooks to people to teach them about the sharing economy. Very, very powerful ebook. Only 12 pages long, but packed with powerful information. Literally giving it away. Putting you in the right frame of mind so you can get involved to start your own project. So it feeds people right into the Fund Me 24/7 platform. Powerful, powerful stuff. And in doing that, it leads you into another platform, which ends the trilogy of platforms that they have, hence the name Dynamic Trio. They have a platform called Fund Me to Infinity. And when you take a look at Fund Me to Infinity, money becomes no problem no more. You never have any more money problems once you learn how to take those trilogy of platforms and apply them to your crowd. It is a powerful, powerful thing. Now you couple that with the 14 Eagles platform, and now you've got a double-barrel shotgun. And all of that is from the same crowd, the same team, the same community. Everybody going in the same direction. Okay? One thing that we've learned through these platforms is that if you take $1 and you circulate that dollar within the community, and everybody that touches that dollar in that community 7 times, they all become inherently wealthy. Okay? Community is the key. Circulating money within the community, keeping the money within the community, makes that community inherently wealthy. That's just an economic fact. I hope you understand that. And we hope that you take a look at all of these platforms that we have and learn how to put them together. Okay, with one crowd of people, one team, one community, all doing the same platforms. It's a powerful, powerful thing. And also, we have partnered with another company that has taken the sharing economy to a whole nother level. And we have partnered together with them, Cutting Edge Techno Solutions, CETS for short. Okay, a technical company that is out here building communities from the ground up, called Eco Villages, where they are taking trash, the everyday trash that people throw away, and turning it into building materials, okay? Turning it into clothes, turning it into all types of products and material, okay? And building communities with it, homes, businesses, and taking the people in the community and training them to build those communities. All right? Powerful, powerful concept. We encourage you to take a look at CETS. Look at this video, push you in the right frame of mind, and then go to the site. Let me click on it real quick. Go to this site. Go through this site and see what CETS is all about. And they have their own training program. And as you can see, 14 Eagles is one of their partners in their cooperative workforce and business development. 14 Eagles is here. Dynamic Trio is here. We're all partnered together. So this is not a small thing. This is much bigger than you can imagine. And this is just the beginning. All right? So you're more than just a gifting platform, what you're seeing here. All right? You're seeing a conglomerate of businesses that are coming together to create one big, huge community around the world. Powerful, powerful concept. And I really encourage you to check out this site because it's cutting edge, just like the name, cutting edge technology. Okay. So now that we've done that, also we have a college project that we had started last year, and we're trying to bring the 14 Eagles platform to the colleges, where we really understand that when it comes to debt, all debt is debt, no matter what it is. But to me, this college debt is a whole different animal. It's so different that you can't even take a bankruptcy to get rid of college loans, student loans. That is crazy, okay? And it just makes no sense that our kids are going to college, trying to get an education, graduate from college, and before they even get their first job out of college, they're saddled with debt. And most people that get this student loan debt, they spend 10, 15, 20 years trying to pay that student loan debt off. That's almost criminal. That's criminal. Okay? So we want to target our platform to the college student, because while they're students going to school, they can easily do the 14 Eagles platform. Easily. I mean, it's almost tailor-made for college students, and especially when they're on campuses. Now, unfortunately, right when we were starting this, the pandemic happened, and all of a sudden everybody stopped going to school. But that doesn't have to stop us, because it didn't stop the colleges, did it? Because the colleges is still charging you to go to school, even though you're not there. They just charging you money to take school online now. My granddaughter is going to college and went to the campus for all of about a month and had to come back home because of COVID. But guess what? Did they give any of the money back? No. They told her to get online and take your classes. So understand, there's a need. There's a need for this. And these college students, this is right down their alley. We encourage you to take this to the college students. Let them use this activity to help one another get rid of this college debt or stay away from this college debt. Okay? We don't want them to have to graduate in debt, or after they graduate, their parents are in debt. Okay? It doesn't have to be. Plus, we can educate them in a whole different way through this platform. So we encourage you to get the college students involved and take a look at this video. This video will give you the whole synopsis of the whole Net to Kill the Debt movement. Powerful, powerful movement. Okay? I encourage you to take a look at that. So with that in mind, what I want to do real quick is just to let you know that what we have here is beyond most people's comprehension. The reason why I say that is because a lot of people look at 14 Eagles platform and they look at it as if $2, I can't make any money with $2. A $2 gift. What am I going to do with a $2 gift? Okay. Well, most people come in with the wrong mentality because their mindset is stuck in the old dynamic of what money is and how to use money. And so we're trying to change that dynamic to make you look at money differently, as a tool and not as a necessity. Okay? Just as a tool. And see, in doing that, you have to understand how money is nothing more than the energy that's put behind it. So a lot of times I tell people, and I use the analogy about a penny doubling every day. If you take a penny and you double that penny every day for the next 30 days, people are astounded of what that adds up to. See, most people don't know anything about compounding or compound interest. Banks know it very well. That's how they make all their money, through compound interest. Compound interest off of nothing. They've done it off of nothing. So imagine if you compound something that is physically there. All right? So compounding becomes very important. Why? Because if you take a penny and you double that penny every day for the next 30 days, at the end of 30 days, you will have over $5.3 million. Mind-boggling. I know I had to do that on the calculator at least 3 times just to convince myself that's real, right? And most people don't think in those terms. Don't think that a penny could do that. Okay? But what if we take the community and do that with the community? Because see, one thing that I've realized is that numbers don't lie. Numbers just don't lie. And so let's just say, for instance, if we're trying to build a community, right, in 14 Eagles, and let's just say you're starting out, and let's just keep this very, very simple. Don't make this harder than what it is, right? Because the numbers don't lie. Numbers is like an exact science, wouldn't you say? It's like an exact science. 1 + 1 is 2, right? 2 + 2 is 4. It's an exact science. I mean, there's no question about that. So let's put the numbers to the test. Let's say if you go out here today and you just go and get 2 people who can get 2 people who can get 2 people. Okay? Let's keep it real simple. Meaning that you go to get 2 people today, those 2 people go get 2 people the next day, then those people go get 2 people the following day, and so on and so forth. And nobody's getting more than 2 people. Nobody's inviting more than 2 people. And you did that for what? 14 days. We're going to keep it simple. 14 days. If you did that for 14 days, everybody just got 2 and no more than 2. How many people would you end up with in 14 days? On your team, in your group, in your community? How many would you have in just 14 short days? We're only talking about 2 weeks. And that's not a very long time at all. So in just 2 weeks, how many would you have? Well, you will literally have over 32,000 people in just 2 weeks. If everybody just went and got their 2 that day. Does that make sense? That's an exact science. We know that works. We know that would happen if everybody just went and got their 2 people. Does that make sense? That's 32,766 people in just 14 days. Unbelievable. Compounding. See? Compounding people. Now, here's the deal. Now, a lot of people come here and they say, I can't make money off of no $2. Well, first of all, that's the wrong mentality. Because what? Here at 14 Eagles, we don't make money. We give it away. So let's get our minds straight. We don't make money here. We give it away. So now, if everybody just go get their 2, and by getting just 2, everybody's putting in $6, $2 to each person, to 3 people, right? $2. Out of 32,766 people, you just generated over $49,000 in 2 weeks. You've generated $49,000 coming through that community in just 2 weeks from a $2 gift. Unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable. Now, couple that with Dynamic Trio's Fund Me 24/7. And in Fund Me 24/7, on their first level, in their platform, is a $12.50 contribution. $12.50 contribution for every person that comes through. Now, if the same people came through 14 Eagles and went through Fund Me 24/7, what would happen? Just in Fund Me 24/7, you would generate $273,000 in just 2 weeks with over 32,000 people. Mind-boggling, isn't it? That's just crazy. Now, put both of those together, and you're talking about $322,000 from a $2 gift and a $12.50 contribution. And with both of these platforms, you only start out, respectively, with $16 one time out of pocket. Unbelievable. Generating $322,000. See, most of you watching this don't even know what you got your hands on here. So it behooves you to understand how this works. Kind of shift your mentality just a little bit to where we concentrate on building a community and let everything else take care of itself. Does that make sense? See, understand, we know this is a perfect scenario. Because let's keep it real. We know everybody's not going to get their two the day that they get in. We know that's not going to happen, right? Why that's not going to happen? Because everybody is on a whole different mentality. Everybody's queued up differently right now. In our society, everybody's in all different directions. And they already come in talking about, we can't make no money off of $2. It's a mental shift. And until that mental shift happens, it doesn't happen the way it should. Make sense? So understand, we know that it's not going to happen in 2 weeks. Because you already have it in your mind it's not. So, okay, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Let's say, could you do this in 6 months? Now, is that a little bit more believable for you? In 6 months? Well, no, that might be a little too much too. Because we got so many other things that we got to do besides build a community. Okay, so, what if it took you a whole year to get 2 people who could get 2 people who could get 2 people? If it took you a year, could you hang in there for a year to get this? 322,000? Could you sustain it for a year to find those 2 people who could get 2 people who could get 2 people? Okay, what about if it took you 3 years? Could you sustain 3 years to find 2 people who could get 2 people who could get 2 people? You see where I'm going with this? Community is the key. Don't worry about the money. If we concentrate on building a community, do you understand the power we would have financially just by building a community of people who can give away $2 and give away $10 and feed me and fund me 24/7? I don't think you know what you got your hands on here. See, we'll let little bumps in the road knock us off the path of something this simple. Guess what? And the bottom line of it all is there's no money to lose, right? No money to lose at all. Why? Because we are giving away money, giving it away. giving you the ability to receive in abundance. I hope you can see this. We're starting a new year. And if we're going to start a new year, we gotta start with a new fresh mentality, a new fresh mind. We can't do what we did last year trying to get new results. We got to change up a little bit. We got to shift a little bit, right? All it takes is just a little shift in your thinking. And then we can make this thing do what we want it to do. Because see and understand, in your communities where you live at today, it only takes 20% of the people in your community to take control of your community. And then we don't have to worry about governments and corporations dictating to us what we need to do. No, then we have the power to dictate to them what we want them to do. You follow me? Does that make sense? I hope it does. Because we have the power right here in our hands. With just a simple concept of building a community. And that's why we do this virtually. Why? Because in a virtual community, we can do whatever we want to do. We make the rules. We make the rules. So we can do what we want to do. I hope you see this. And I hope we can carry this on. All right? So, what I want to do real quick is I want to bring up a couple of people that's very instrumental to 14 Eagles and what we do. And the first person I want to bring up is a gentleman. Let me see if he's here. He was very instrumental in putting together the College Debt Project. He's done a fantastic job, and he has put his all into this. Okay, all he wants to do is help people, and that's why he's going to be so successful in whatever he does, because he has a heart for helping people. And what I want to do is I want to bring up Dwayne Ferguson. Dwayne, I'm going to try to open you up here real quick.
How are you?
All right, we got you. Dwayne, are you open? Oh, I think he's busy.
Oh, okay.
All right, let me. He got caught up on another line, but I wanted him to talk to you because he's been very instrumental in putting together some of the platforms and things that we do here at 14 Eagles, and so maybe we can get him to talk to you later. But he's been very instrumental in a lot of things that you see here that we have here on the site. He's put it together. And that's what community is all about. That's what community is all about. People coming together with their talents and with their knowledge. And we're all here to help one another. And it ain't always about the money. And then when we come together and do these things, guess what? The money just automatically happens. It just automatically happens. So we encourage you to bring people to these calls. We're here every Thursday at 8:30 Eastern Time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bring your friends and family. Let them see what we do here at 14 Eagles. Okay? And they can come to our community webpage, and they can click on the Contact Us tab, or they can click on the link right here to get into the webinar. Okay? If you can't get on the computer, then we have the phone number that you can call in on and listen in to what we talk about. You know, expose people to what we're doing, because guess what? You have nothing to lose, nothing at all to lose, and everything to gain. Okay? I hope you can see that. Now, what I want to do real quick, let's bring up our fearless leader, Greg Phillips. Greg, you open?
Yes, sir. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
All right, Greg. You want to close us out, bro?
Sure, it'd be my pleasure. Brian, again, great call. We appreciate you, man, 100%. I just want to say that, as Brian was saying, we're moving into the new year, and it's about changing the perceptions of how we view things and how we see things. And we really want people to understand that we have a very, very powerful platform here. And, all we ask you to do is just bring your friends and family, let them listen in on the call. Let us do the heavy lifting for you. We have the platform here. They can get their questions answered. Let them move forward because we need each other more than ever before. As you saw the crazy stuff that happened last night, unfortunately. Like Brian said, the country is in turmoil right now. We don't know which way it's going to go. So, we need to be prepared for whatever happens. I've been hearing a lot. I don't know how true this is, but I've been hearing a lot about, companies saying that, if you work for a certain company, you may have to take the vaccine even if you don't want it, if you want to keep your job and stuff like that there. So as Brian was saying, let's move away from depending on other people, other employment, and take care of ourselves. With this platform, we have the opportunity to do that. And that's what we really want people to understand. Let them come, let them take a look, let them decide for themselves. All you have to do is bring them to the water. If they want to drink, they'll drink. If not, they won't. But just bring them to us and let them see what we have. Because as Brian showed you, we have a very, very powerful platform here. And we just want everybody to understand how powerful it is. And the only way we can do that is through you by helping us build this community. Brian, back to you.
Fantastic, fantastic. And and also, we just want to let you know, this is not the cure-all. 14 Eagles is not the cure-all. It's just a stepping stone, okay? It's just a stepping stone. And see, we believe that 14 Eagles and Dynamic Trio can lead you to go do whatever you want to do. There's a lot of things out there that people want to do. 14 Eagles and Dynamic Trio is here to help you to go do those things. To go out here and change the world. Whatever it is you want to do in the world. Okay? And we're trying to help plant the right seeds mentally to be able to go out and do that. Because see, one thing, we can't do this alone. You can't go out and do these things alone. We need each other to go do these things. Because if we use each other, if we go out here and work with one another, then it makes it so much easier to do. Physically and mentally easier to do. So we want you to really take a look at this. Really, really take a look at this. We don't let us talk you into it, though. We don't want to talk you into it. We want you to do it because you want to do it. Because you think it's the right thing to do. Okay? That's what we want. So we encourage you to come and check us out. Email us at controltower@14eaglesden.com. If you have any problems, any questions about the platform, any questions about 14 Eagles and how it works, email us. You can also call us on our member service number, 301-684-1216. Someone will get back with you. I guarantee that. Okay? We're here to help. We're here to help. And if everything doesn't go as smoothly as you'd like, don't worry about it. We'll make it work. That's what we're here for. We'll make it work. The main thing is you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Nothing to lose and everything to gain. So with that, what I want to do